Well, here I am. And I don't know if I can express humility. I don't know. I'm this far away. I don't know if the sound comes through. I don't know if it's possible for me to express humility, but I've been humbled. I sent some of you the pictures of Josie Wales, the Ballad of Josie Wales. Josie is la femme, is a woman. Jose. I've seen him drunk, and he said, "États-Unis zero, États-Unis." He repeats himself because he's drunk. Well, tomorrow, Audemars, I figured out the buses. I figured out the trains. I can get to Chantilly. I know I got to go to Creole. 5 minutes, and then by the time I get on the train, by the time I get off, then I could be in Paris in 20 minutes. To play music here is like throwing pearls before swine. Anyway, the subject is a dog returning to his vomit. What more? I got 15 minutes. I mean, I could be longer if I filled out the right YouTube stuff. Anyway. Like the video I forwarded, never mind. I just want to say, I don't know if I'll do it, because I'm going to think it. In fact, Dad on his deathbed, from the room where they took out all the tubes, he was 54 and he still didn't die without water. I don't know if Dad died of pneumonia, the doctor's friend, or cancer, or the treatment for cancer. His kidneys weren't working. But I do remember he said, "Damn it," a few times. Anyway, okay, let's get to the point. Okay, let me see how freaking ugly I am. Wow. I have never been overwhelmed by anyone, man or woman, the way I have by this Portuguese guy named Jose. Well, I can show you. I'm not trying to make a video that will go viral. If I did, tomorrow in Paris, I'd start playing the stripper, and I'd be on Montmartre. Then I'd be at the Louvre. Then I'd be at the Arc de Triomphe. Then I'd be the Eiffel Tower. And I would take off some of my clothes every time I pause the tablet. But you know what? I've said it. And I'd listen to Moulin Rouge. I don't know how it goes. Or the Full Monty. And by the time I got to the Louvre, I would take a pose like Michelangelo's statue of David. There. 1,000 words are worth one picture, huh? Anyway. So, Jose. I'm not going to turn the camera around, but look at the right over there is a guy who's, Jay Gouliard, or something like that. JG. He is a genius. And the whole point was, well, I'll get to the point, but it's going to be at the very end. He can make anything from scratch. He is a tool and die man with metal. He has a lathe for wood. He makes brass instruments from scratch. I don't know where the foundry is. Anyway, I took my trombone down there. Pourquoi? Yes, it's 45 years old, and it has holes here, holes there, raised connections. He came back from the first part of the Grand Vacances, July and August. Anyway, he was willing to fix all the problems on my trombone, and I saw his work. I saw the, not bagpipes, like river dance, the guy is a genius. I mean, I asked him why, and he said it was, well, he didn't say it, I said it. It's better than shoveling Chevaux mid. Anyway, Jose. He's a communist. And he's not a capitalist by any means. I've known him now for, okay, let's get this over with, 3 or 4 weeks. He plays harmonica pretty well. He plays ballads. He will sing when he's drunk. Tonight is a total moon, or last night was, huh? Anyway. Well, can't tell you the whole story because I can only make a short story long. I cannot make a long story short. One day I was in with the Muslim couple that have adopted me, and he came up to me. He was drunk, but that's normal for him. And he pulled out 50 euros. It's like $57. And he came up to me and he put it in my pocket. I'm not going to hurry this part. He bought a pack of cigarettes, and over here they were about $9 a pack. And he bought me, and it wasn't a Heineken, but he bought me a beer. And he turned around and left. And that's nothing. That is nothing. 2 days ago in the morning, I took my trombone to this genius repairman. And, oh, this guy doesn't talk. Bonsoir. Good evening. It was not bonne nuit. Good night. Okay, so I want to finish the story because it's really important. If you've been patient enough to watch it up to this point, besides the 50 euros, a pack of cigarettes, and he turned his back. And if I tried to pay him back, he wouldn't take it. He'd probably, if he could speak, he can't speak French, he can't speak English. It's not even Franglish, it's Portuguese. Okay, so here's the point. Music is my life. And when I say the F word or the S word, I think if the shoe fits, word. And this goes to Gene Church, Ron Rickard, Mr. Mahoney, Mr. McCloney. Anyway, this guy, Jose, he followed me to the repair shop. Like I said, I'm not going to mess with the camera. And I took my $3,000 saxophone there for security because the repairs were going to be 50 euros. Like I said, about $67. And he paid for it. And picked up the sax. He came back. And I have never heard myself weep And I didn't weep, sob, because of the money or because I love music. It was because of the compassion of this guy. He's not rich. He might live in my old room. Well, I can show you. Tonight we were sitting here, right here, PC, and he said that when I said the F word, Ahmed, Nick Ahmed, I was not showing respect. Well, I'm going to think it, but I'm not going to say it. I don't know how you express yourself otherwise. Anyway, well, I've learned something today. And when I first met Josie, I was 100% wrong. I thought he was an alcoholic and he was a dumb guy, effort. And he has shown me, near, far, wherever you are, the heart will go on and on. And he'd look at me in the street and he'd say, excuse. He can't even say excusez-moi or pardon-moi. He says excuse. Respect. For me. For me. And Victor. Oh. Shoot. Okay, we're at 11 minutes, 44 seconds. Victor. The guy who lives, well, nearby. And we almost came to fisticuffs the other night. Oh, what's the point about Victor? Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what the point is. I got 12 minutes. I got 3 minutes. This is going to go fast. Okay, the instrument repair guy is down this way. Well, I don't know. It's down there. There's João. He's Portuguese from Ivory Coast. Okay, so I was 100% wrong about Jose. And I was 100% wrong about a lady who runs patisserie, boulangerie, whatever it is. A bakery. I was playing my trombone the other night, and she opened her windows and told me to be quiet. And I flipped with the bird. And then I found out that somebody has to, the bakers, the first people to get up, they start baking bread early. I had to turn this around. I don't know. Like at 2 a.m. in the morning. And she wasn't complaining for herself. She was complaining because her husband is the one who gets up and makes the bread. So I was 100% wrong about her. And I went in and I said, I didn't say it right. I said, Je désolé. Je ne sais pas. I didn't know. Please forgive me. Wow. I don't know if this is worth 14 minutes and 10 seconds, but here it is.